What's up, guys and gals? Mirror Mask here. Topic of the day is just a little update. You know, there's Hurricane Dorian coming to the Florida coast. Be there in a day or two. I just want to shout out all my motorcyclist friends down in the Panhandle. I'm up here in South Georgia, so I will be getting a little bit of the weather here. But I just want to say, you know, I hope you guys stay safe and everything. You know, we just had a very bad hurricane come through, you know, towards the end of last year, Michael, and you know, it wrecked this area, knocked some buildings down in this area, everything. So I know what you guys are going to be going through and everything there, not just the Panhandle, but all the way up the coast. I mean, my friends and family in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, you know, my friends and family in Savannah, Georgia, all that stuff. I'm just shouting out to say I hope all you guys stay safe and, you know, obey the evacuation warnings and all that. If they tell you to evacuate, make sure you guys evacuate. That's all I want to really say on that. Just let all you guys know I'm thinking of you. On another note, I got my eye on getting a better computer so I can edit and render a lot faster, which is weird for me because some of you guys who have been following this channel for a long time know that I used to be very big into gaming and streaming and all that kind of stuff, and you know, I'm very, very, very knowledgeable on computer hardware and what I need, when I need it, and why I need it, and all that stuff. You know, that's what I went to college for, was computer technology. But I tell you, when I jumped over about 2.5, 3 years ago, when I started doing, you know, getting really heavy into professional photography, I jumped over to Mac, and I've been on Mac for almost 3 years now. So I'm jumping back over to the PC game, and I'm telling you, man, it's like, now I've gotten so used to having a MacBook Pro that I like being able to carry it around. I do miss having a desktop, and I've actually, you know, I've got my shopping cart on Newegg full of all my components and everything that I'll need for my desktop build. But then I came across this laptop. I'd heard about it when it first came out. It's the Acer Predator Helios 500, and it's got not the Intel version. I'm looking at the Ryzen version because it's got a Ryzen 7 2700X in it, which is the full-blown. It's not a mobile chips. What I was happy to find out, it's the desktop chip. So I mean, it's not like a tweaked down mobile version of the processor. It's full-blown, you know, desktop level performance. And what I was getting back to the Mac stuff, having my, you know, my MacBook, I've gotten used to being able to just take it places, you know, because it's portable. It's a laptop. Now, granted, yeah, the Helios weighs a hell of a lot more than a MacBook, but still, the ability to be able to just throw it in a bag and take it somewhere with me has kind of piqued my interest. I mean, as much as I love my water-cooled desktops and all that stuff, you know, awesome airflow through the case, and you know, I love building systems. I think I'm leaning more towards getting the Helios 500. It's just a badass machine. I mean, hands down, for a laptop, it's probably the most powerful editing workstation you could possibly have. I mean, it's just a beast, man. And that's what I was just, you know, letting you guys know. Do what you will with that information, I don't know. But that's what I'm looking at. And especially because I saw the price has come down. It's dry. When it came out, it was like 2,600 bucks or something like that. And now you can get it for like, shit, like 1,400 bucks. I mean, that's what I had in my shopping cart. I had the Ryzen 7 3700X, you know, the third generation of the Ryzen 7, and this is just one generation back. I mean, it's almost equivalent, but I mean, yeah, it's a more powerful system if I build the desktop. obviously. I know that, but I lose all portability. And I kind of don't know if I want to give that up, because, you know, there's some pros to being able to take your entire system with you somewhere. Especially if you're looking at moving across the country or something like that. Like, man, being able to just throw your whole system in a backpack and take an airplane ride, it's kind of hard to give that up. I've gotten used to that. So I may step down one generation and go with that, the Acer Predator, the Helios 500. I don't know. Any of you guys that are, you know, watching this that may have experience with the Acer Predator Helios 500, the Ryzen version with the 2700X, let me know. I mean, how's it doing for y'all's video editing and stuff? Because I'm not really doing much gaming these days, so I'm not really building a system geared towards gaming. I'm building a system geared more towards video editing, because, you know, now that I've thrown in my 360 camera, and, you know, I'm trying to raise the production value a little bit of the videos I churn out, it's really straining my current setup, system-wise. I mean, like, shoot, that last video, oh my God, that thing took like 5 hours to stitch together, and then another 2 hours to render. So, I mean, that's, you know, that's 7 hours. That's not even including the editing of it. That's just 7 hours of just pure processing. And so I'm kind of like, yeah, I gotta speed this up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm looking at doing, is either building a system, or I was 100% gonna build a system. And then I came across Linus Tech Tips video where he was talking about the Predator Ryzen version. And I was like, wait a second, the Helios 500 came out in a Ryzen version? And then I realized when I was first looking at it, all they had was the Intel version. And then, you know, after I'd kind of moved on from looking at that, they came out with the Ryzen 7 version, and I was unaware of it, because by then, you know, I just kind of was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay on Mac for a while, you know, that kind of thing, because I wasn't really doing video editing at the time. You know, when I bought all my system stuff, I was geared towards photography speed. And I remember I used to say, I'll never get into video editing. That's just not my thing. Like, I'm not interested in it at all. And then I started motovlogging, and then I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I am kind of interested in it for, you know, just for motovlogging's sake. And then when you try to up the quality, you start realizing, like, okay, man, I got to get something a little bit more powerful. And then when you throw in a 360 camera, you're like, oh, Jesus, I really got to get something way more powerful. Like, I got to step it up a lot. So I'm damn near getting back into building a gaming system, except it's not really geared towards gaming. It's more geared towards, you know, video editing, but it can game a little bit too. It does have the, like I said, the Ryzen 7 2700X in it, and it also has the AMD Vega 56 card. Now, 56 ain't as good as the 64. It's not as good as a 2080 or something like that, a GTX 2080 from NVIDIA, but it's damn sure powerful enough to do what I needed to do. Plus, you know, if I ever want to throw a game on there every now and then, which I mainly play MMORPGs anyway, so it's not like they're super graphics intense, but it'll be able to handle that too. So that's a bonus, but that's not really what I'm geared towards. But I like having that option. Man, let me tell y'all something. It freaking poured rain all day yesterday. It stormed, dude. Lightning, thunder, wind, all this shit. And now we got a damn Category 5 hurricane coming towards us, Dorian. Man, I'm telling you, I just don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to vlog is. And I know there's some weather headed this way today. And, you know, don't let the sky fool you. Here in South Georgia, it can be no clouds in the sky, and then 2 hours later be a damn typhoon or some shit. But I can see it up ahead. I don't know, I'll rotate the camera and you guys can kind of see up that way. It's starting to get dark that way, and it's starting to get dark behind me. We just happen to be in a little patch of blue sky right now, so I wanted to come out and get me a vlog in before, you know, the weather really takes a turn for the worse and I'm not able to. Because like I said, I think it'll probably be another 2 or 3 days before I can get out here and vlog or even ride. But that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. You guys in the Panhandle and up the East Coast, you guys stay safe and everything, man. Yeah, I'll say a prayer for you guys. Hope y'all get through and all your property gets through okay and everything. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ask any questions you have about 360 video, the GoPro Fusion, you know, any of my gear, which is below. Or any questions or comments about my podcast or everything. That's below as well. All my links are below. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, you guys take care. Mirror mask out. Peace.